So basically, another episode of Jack Abdul and myself and
the one and only Nuru Delight.
So today we're training chest. It's Monday, so Monday is the chest day basically. Why am I wearing a face mask? I'm on COVID, but it's part of the aesthetic anyway.
Yeah, and triceps too. You know they don't have a cable, so we have to use skull crushers to train triceps.
So we're training chest and triceps today, Monday. And this one, I don't know what he's going to do at the gym.
Yeah, so this is your future John Cena, as you can see. I'm here.
He's going to be our prototype now. We're going to use him how to show how to properly bench press. Yes, now.
That wire flip.
And we'll fix his form finally.
Alright. So make a comment my mark. Maybe they may not be like say they don't know who I be. Woo. You might expect me to wait for you.
What's your problem?
Are you come now? Come. I want to see the whole. I swear it looks good. Sure.
I will close in the night.
I want to fight after 3 months. No, I'm not ready now.
Will you come now? Come, let's go to the dressing room.
To do what?
To like.
This kind of invitation.
Come now, come. No, go. Sorry, you showed them the wrong thing. Yeah. Then I'll correct his form. That's enough.
You have walked.
No. Ideally, what you want to do, first of all, when you lay on the bench, you have to retract your scapula bit, down and back. That's the first thing. And that's what creates an arch.
Can you see height difference? I'll be assured.
As I was saying, your eyes should be directly under the bar and your scapula should be retracted. You know, if you're trying to press something, bro, and then your scapula is like just rounded, like your shoulders are rounded, you'll be able to push you as much force. It's a difference now between doing something like this and doing something like this. So, I want to do that first for you. Hold it.
That's a big conclusion.
Unwrap it first before you bring it. Yeah. So let's go. You should bring it slightly below your nipple and back. The bar part back. The bar part should be kind of angular. Once you bring it back to your chest, you push it back So guys, for this part of the video, I had to switch to voiceover because the gym was getting quite noisy. So first you have to grip the bar with a comfortable grip width. I like to go considerably wider than shoulder width when I bench. But any width you choose to use is fine as long as it's not causing you any injury and you're performing the exercise properly. The next thing you need to do is retract your scapular blades down and back. This will give you a solid base to press the bar off of and will also help you avoid shoulder injury. Plus, once your scapula is in position, you already have a bit of an arch going. Working on a good arch is fine as long as it doesn't reduce the range of motion you have on the exercise and it's nothing too crazy like this. You see here both the eccentric and the concentric part of the motion are really shortened, so her chest doesn't really get to extend and contract as much as it would on a regular bench press. And since the range of motion is shortened, the chest doesn't get as involved on the exercise as it ideally should be. Then I used myself to give an example of how to perform it correctly. I got a comfortable grip width, then eyes under the bar, and then I retracted my scapular blades down and back. My arch is set. Then I put my feet tucked in and pointed outwards. Then when you unrack the weight, Get stable first before you lower it in control and then push back up. Yeah, notice I breathed out there. Breathe in on the way down, breathe out on the way up. Control the eccentric as well as the concentric. Slowly up, down, up, down, up. And also, certain things will help your bench, like wearing a belt to keep your core more braced. Wearing a wrist wrap so that your wrist doesn't roll backwards and the weight doesn't rest on your fingers, because that can create a lot of stress on your wrists. I like to pretend I'm punching the ceiling as a cue so that my wrist doesn't roll backwards when I'm doing the exercise. Also, ideally, you shouldn't be pressing the weight just straight up and down, but rather up and back towards your face. But don't bring it too far back so it doesn't hit the rack and you don't lose control. Then you lower the weight back and down slowly until it touches your sternum slightly below nipple level. Then if you're going very heavy, one tip I find very useful, apart from using a belt of course, is to drive your feet down into the ground without letting your glutes leave the bench. That really helps you push heavy weight.
I'm not going to go heavy, so it doesn't matter.
And also ideally you should be able to lift more weight with a wider grip than a narrow one, because there's more chest involvement when you go wider. If you narrow your grip, your triceps tend to take over the exercise more than your chest would be involved.
And try and bench 100 for 40 kg. And I'm telling you, I'm going to be comfortably.
You need me to do it. It helps. I want to do 7 reps. Well, if you help me, it helps.
A bad guy, man, a bad guy.
Your feet should be on the ground.
Ah, the light. Don't stand, don't raise your leg.
You don't have to do that many exercises with your chest. Like people think, okay, I didn't do cable crossovers or I didn't do dips for my chest. But as long as it fits into your program, you don't need that much exercises.
How many reps do you think you're going to do?
Just like 10. I'm not going heavy because of my issue.
Alright, come on.
I think you get like 2 reps.
I think you get like only 1 rep.
And another thing, if you're benching back, wearing a belt kind of helps too.
Yeah, no, I tried it that day.
Yeah,
I tried 100.
And you wear a belt and you
And you walk.
And the thing is, if you wear a belt, breathe properly, your technique, you can really help you.
Come here.
They call it wrist wrap, huh? There are people wear. Yeah,
I need to get that stuff, guys.
Just tell me when you're ready.
Yeah, 5 cents.
That's good.
So I'm about to set a new PR for myself, a new personal
See,
record.
do I just want to relax? Come on, you enter on that
So
bench.
listen to my advice. Let me unwrap it for you. him not allowing me to do things is making me more nonchalant as a sporter. So when he's doing it, I feel like I should I swear.
Carry them.
There's nothing there. I use it all the time.
Carry this to you, the boss. Huh? Why do you bring it down?
I didn't bring it up.
The Q&A I put on Instagram, someone asked, is it the stronger you get, the bigger you become, or the bigger you become, the stronger you get? But we'll talk about it when we're done.
The stronger you get.
It's an interesting question,
I
actually.
feel like
I don't think the both of them correlate actually.
There's a crossover, but then
strength or muscle mass is entirely different.
yeah, there are different pathways to adapt to build
Yeah.
each.
But you can be
They are
very
two
strong
different. Okay.
and you won't be as big.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
true. That's true.
That should be a YouTube topic.
Yeah, it's a very deep topic actually.
You can
And
shoot it at home.
yeah, when we get here, we'll talk about it. You hear? You hear? Slow down. Your tempo is too fast. Yeah. It's still too fast.
Take your time with it.
Yeah,
You're not doing it
that's
to
perfect.
impress
That's perfect.
to impress yourself. You're doing it muscle. What do you call that thing now?
Mind muscle connection.
Mind muscle connection. You have never done it.
Yeah, you have to feel. There's a difference between that, just like curling this way, and then actually feeling the muscle contract as you're curling. Yeah? Because you can't just mind those people pushing weight.
Pushing weight, you mean?
And you told him you have never done it before.
Do you understand? Mind muscle connection really. Like feel it, feel your weight contrast, feel your muscles contrast, and your pecs, right?
Yeah, like you should feel the muscle you're working when you're working out should fatigue. Like you should feel it fatiguing. Not another factor. That means you're doing the exercise. If let's say your chest,
Your chest
obviously.
and your upper shoulder.
Yeah, like your front delts. Yeah. If you're curling bar and then your forearm is fatiguing, then you have to check your form.
Yeah.
Because you can't actually be training bicep and then your forearm is getting fatigued. That means there's something wrong. That's good.
Wait.
You don't have to teach it because that's the next one. Don't let them hit. Yeah, nice.
Let's keep going. Don't stop. Don't pull out. I don't know. Keep going. Don't fucking stop, bro. Let's go. More. No. More.
Crazy.
Welcome to our YouTube channel. My name is Bow Wow Wow UP.
See,
Where
wow.
my dogs at.
The thing is, I wasn't, what's it called? I wasn't holding my breath during the set that it happened. You understand?
Yeah.
And then I was breathing fine, so that's breathing is not the problem. Then I was hydrated now, I'm always hydrated. So the last thing, maybe some kind of nerve got like pinched because I felt it from
Yeah, I
the
felt
back of my
something. Yeah, I
neck
felt
to my
something
neck.
too
You know?
yesterday. I felt something too yesterday on my feet. Yeah. I'm good. I'm coming. Hey, sorry. I'm coming back. Okay, sir.
What did you felt?
I felt. Wallahi kagani ina sujada. I was
Okay.
literally praying. It was Isha. God, ina assalamu alaikum.
Yeah.
Bro, zip, 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 zip. My toe. Okay.
Oh, shit.
My dad had to like. I was literally shouting, Daddy. Eh?
Daddy,
Yeah.
daddy, daddy.
It was bad though. Like if mommy, daddy.
So, but it's fine now, man.
Hi.
She actually looked at you.
Yes, now why she know me? Wait, you underrate me for this country.
How about fine?
That's the problem, bro.
Oh, is your toe fine? That's what I'm
My
saying.
toe right now, I don't know, I feel like it can happen again. It felt like, you know what I first thought? Village people. That's the first thing I get to my mind.
Me, the thing is, I can do things lightly, but if I overexert myself, that thunderstorm will come back to the back of my head. Imagine you just jar this
Yeah,
from
just
my
came
hand.
like